going on there, YouTube? All right, it's a beautiful Saturday, and I'm out here for a walk, 7-mile walk to be exact. I'm over here at Los Alamos Sports Park. It's a bunch of sports going on, a bunch of people doing their thing, getting their walk on, beautiful day. But yeah, so the plan is that every mile, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a subject and we're gonna talk about it. So I'm on my first mile now. I will see you once I complete it and I'll have something to talk about. All right. All right, so I messed up the last video. So I'm done with a mile. I'm working on my second mile. So what are your goals? What were your goals at the beginning of the year? What are your goals now? You know, it's almost mid-year now. You know, where you at on those goals? Have you created new goals? You know, for me, you know, this year I started with the goal of working at getting in shape, being consistent, showing up every day, even days when I don't want to. Now, for a majority of the days, yes, that's true. But I have had days where I needed a break. And there's nothing wrong with that. For those who need a break, take a break. But don't take too long, because I know for me, I was real scared, you know, because it always starts with that one day where you need a break, and next thing you know, it's been a year, and you still haven't been back. So I had to kind of figure that out. You know, it's all a mental process. It's all in your mindset. So, you know, I'm still trying. I haven't figured it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I'm showing up. Even days I don't want to. Like today, I decided to do a 7-mile hike or a 7-mile walk. And like I said, we on mile 2. And I plan to complete this. A lot of times it's just getting there, like showing up at the gym. The rest will take care of itself. But, you know, what are your goals? And how are you doing towards those goals? And again, have you made new goals? Like for me, walking a mile was the goal. Now I'm working 7 miles, doing 7 miles. Hiking was the goal. If you've been watching my videos, I did Cow's Mountain. That was one of the goals of the year. And I completed that. So, you know, what are yours? How are you doing towards them? And what are your plans moving forward? All right, I'll hit you at mile 2. All right, so I just hit mile 2. All right, so this one I hold near and dear to me. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? Why do you need to do this? If you need to do it, what's your reasoning? You know, for me, I started this off obese, just still am, you know, working on it. But overweight, couldn't stand for but a couple minutes before my back started hurting. Couldn't walk from the parking lot to the store without breathing hard. Couldn't tie my shoe without feeling like I'm gonna run over or losing my breath or whatever. You know, it's a lot of things I couldn't do. And so I had a lot of reasons to want to do this. But more specifically, I have found out that I was in the diabetes range when it came to my A1C. And you know, cholesterol was up, blood pressure up, everything was just, there was a lot of medical things going on. And since then, I brought all those things down, including my A1C, under diabetes level. You know, the hard work is paying off in dividends. Like the weight's coming off, the different diagnoses are going away, or the different things that I was diagnosed with are going away. And so, you know, the more I do this, the better I'll get. And that in itself is what's gonna keep me doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was working out hard and nothing was changing, it would suck. So there it is. All right, we just hit mile 3 and I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now, I'm tired. I don't know if it's the sun, it's California sunshine, or if it's the walk itself, but I'm feeling it. I still got 4 miles to go and we're gonna keep going at it. So this topic is accountability and support. I think one of the best things in the world is to have an accountability partner. Someone there to push you when you don't want to. Someone there to be there with you, struggle with you. You know, the struggle seems to bring people together. But at the end of the day, you are your accountability partner. If no one wants to show up and be there with you and be there for you, you gotta go revert back to your why. Why are you doing this? Because them not showing up is not gonna help you lose weight. And you can't blame them when you go to the doctor and he say you got diabetes. You can't tell the doctor, well, if my accountability partner would have showed up, then I'd be bringing my A1C down, or I wouldn't have cholesterol, or my diet would be better if my accountability partner ate more healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a saying, what you eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse the language, but you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it can't be about somebody else. It's gotta be about you. I know a lot of people who won't go to the gym unless they have someone with them. Won't go for a walk unless they got someone with them. Won't do this, won't do that. Can't eat healthy in the house where everybody's eating bad. But those can't be your excuses when those medical issues happen. If you have a heart attack, have a stroke, you know what I'm saying? Your excuse can't be, oh, well, my accountability partner didn't show up. Because, yeah, I guarantee you one thing, they'll show up at your funeral, and that ain't where you want to be. So, again, I love it. I love having a partner. I love going and doing what I got to do with somebody who wants to be there and wants to do it. But at the end of the day, I got to take care of me, and I got to do this for me. So I'm not going to let someone else take this away. Now, I do got a story. You know, in 2017, I was on my journey. I was on it. And I was hiking. I was doing all this. And I was posting it on Facebook. And people were damn near complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come you ain't putting it out there for everybody? Like, the mountain was only there for me. Or, you know, how come you ain't inviting other people? Because they want somebody to go with. No problem. So then I stopped making it about me and I started making it about them. Well, when I'm doing all this to invite you and no one shows up, eventually that started affecting me and my mental health, my mind state. And it started making me wonder, why am I doing this? And eventually it slowed down and eventually stopped. Gained all the way back and hurt myself because I took it personal. None of this is personal. Only thing personal is me getting up and doing what I gotta do. If you don't show up and I still do, it ain't personal. I gotta do it for me. So that's my message on accountability. You can't expect everyone to be there for you. If you really wanna do it, you gotta do it for yourself. All right, I'll see you at mile 4. All right, so we just hit mile 4. At mile 4, we're gonna talk about non-scale victories. All right, so for my first non-scale victory, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos before this, but usually when I'm speaking to the camera or doing these walks, I'm sitting down when I'm talking to the camera because I'm tired and I need a break. And I've said that on other videos. But I'm 4 miles in, straight walking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, no stopping. Ain't no stopping. So that to me is definitely a victory. I plan on going all 7 miles, no stopping. Let's keep it going. Another non-scale victory is the way my clothes fit. Even this shirt didn't even fit me when I bought it. So it fits me now. You know, I haven't jumped on the scale, but this is about non-scale victories. So, you know, my pants fit better. If not, they're too big. Shirt, same way. So, you know, I can obviously stand longer than 3 minutes, walk longer than 2 minutes. Walk, you know, I can walk. It seems like forever. Back don't hurt no more. You know, there's so many things to be thankful for. So many non-scale victories, I can't even, you know, tell you everything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. So if you're jumping on the scale, because the scale is hard, you know, they say numbers don't lie, and they don't. And you know, I hate to hear, oh, maybe it's muscle. I get so sick of that. But regardless what it is, the non-scale victories, you can see those. You know, when somebody asks you, like, you losing weight, that's something the scale can't tell you. Well, I guess the scale can't tell you that. But, you know, other people noticing you, noticing the way your clothes fit, noticing all those things, you know. So, you know, if you're having some issues with the scale not working, or it's working and it's just not working the way you want it to, then look at all the other things that you've improved in, you know. Take those in. I stopped weighing myself in every week because of that, because it was taking my motivation, and I didn't want that, you know. I had to change some things up, and weighing in all the time was one of those things. I feel good when my clothes is fitting good and I'm feeling good and all that. I don't need the scale to bring me down. So, you know, like I said, like if you're having issues with the scale, look at the other things. Look at the things that you are achieving, you know? So that's my speech on that. I'll see you at mile 5. All right, we're at mile 5. Oh yeah, I feel it a lot. Feel it real bad right now. But 2 more laps to go. We're gonna get this done. So, all right, for mile 5, What are your challenges? What are your setbacks? What are your distractions? You know, what are those roadblocks that stand in the way between you and being successful at whatever it is, really? But in this circumstance, we're talking about fitness. So for me, I feel like I am sometimes my worst enemy. You know, I could talk myself out of workout real quick. I don't need nobody else, just me. I'll talk myself out of one. I'll talk you out of one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, you know, I can be my worst distraction, and I'm working on that every day to try to show up and show out, you know. You know, when it comes to time, you know, sometimes people feel like I don't have enough time to get in there and do what I gotta do. So they use that as an excuse to not get it done. You know, I did the 75 hard at one point, and I found out that I had a lot more time than I thought I did. So, you know, what are your distractions? For some it might be kids. You might have kids and you gotta do that. But for every problem, there's a solution. So that's just something that needs to be worked out if you plan on reaching that goal. You know, because you can't put a plan in motion with no motion. You know, you can't sit there and say I want to lose weight, but do nothing to lose it, and then step on the scale and be upset. You can't. That doesn't work. You know. So for every cause, there's an effect. So if you don't work out, you don't lose weight, you don't get in shape, you don't get healthier. You know. And it's not just working out; it's diet as well. You know. But for me, I want to get in shape as well. Not only do I want my medical issues to go away, but I want to be able to go out there with my nephews and, you know, throw the ball and run and act like I'm young again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that off diet alone. I need to work out. So, yeah. What are the things that you find that get in your way? And instead of looking at those as a reason not to work out, why don't you look at it as a problem that you need to solve? Look at your equation and look at what can I do to get a workout in, get my diet right, and stay on this path. Like, there's something. I guarantee you there's something, because you're not the first person with a full-time job. You're not the first person with pets. You're not the first person with kids. You're not the first and only person with any other problems you have. And there's people that have the same issues as you do, but are out here doing their thing. So what is the solution? That's what I challenge you with. All right, let's get to mile 6, because your boy is hurting. Your boy is hurting. All right. All right, mile 6. Oh my goodness, I am really feeling it. One lap left. I got a little bit left in the tank. All right, so mile 6, time. I touched on it a little bit last mile 5, time. You know, a lot of people feel like they don't have the time. And that's an issue, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta find it. It's there somewhere. You know, I've seen videos of people getting walking like treadmills that you put under your desk so they can walk while they work. They also got like little exercise bikes like that. Like, there's people finding solutions to these problems, like time. You know, I touched on me doing the 75 hard. You work out twice a day, once indoor, once outdoor. I didn't think I had the time to do it. I had to be in San Diego 6:30 in the morning. I had to commute an hour and some change to get there, and then it took me 2.5 hours to get back. Your boy was tired, like tired. And somehow I found time, whether it had been in the morning or at the end of my work shift, to work out. To do a 45-minute workout, get it done, and be done with the day. So it's up to you to find a routine that works for you, to find that time. You know, for me, it's Saturday, I don't got nothing going on, but I make sure that I set some time aside for a workout, even if I do have something going on. So, again, it's up to you to make it happen. Make it happen. Just like this last mile, it's up to me to make it happen. And I'm not feeling it, but it's gonna get done. All right, I'll see you at mile 7. Mile 7. I ended up doing more than 7 miles. I did about 7.8, and that's only because when I hit 7 miles, I still had some distance to go to get to my car. But my goodness, I'm hurting bad, but you know, I'm happy. So for mile 7, it's success. You know, how do you measure success? You know, I definitely measure success as accomplishing a goal. But even if I don't accomplish it and I come up short, just getting out there and trying is just good. Not good enough, but it gives me a baseline, and it gives me somewhere to, you know, start and try to surpass next time. So, yeah, you know, this is hard. You know, it's a struggle. It's real hard, but you know, if you got the right motivation, dedication, right support, and again, at the end of the day, if all you got is yourself to, you know, for support, then that's all you got. Do with it as you will, because you know, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. You know, so yeah, like. That was really hard, you know, that was really hard. So anyway, I want to send a shout out to the City Boys. I've been watching their Facebook, or not their Facebook, their YouTube. I'm watching their YouTube channel. One of the guys has a 120 pounds and 180-day challenge, and he's working on it. And he's the thing that I like about his channel is that he's very transparent. So go out there and check his channel out. Maybe he'll check my channel, I don't know, but check his channel out. He's very transparent, regardless if he succeeds at what he's trying to do or he comes up short. He lets you know it all, you know. So, and that's what I try to do myself. You know, he has inspired me to get back on here and back to recording my successes, my failures, my whatevers, you know, and try to stay consistent at doing these YouTube videos. So just want to send a shout out to him and his boy. And if you're out there doing your thing, keep chasing those goals. Enjoy the process and respect the gains. And I'll see you at the next video.